let's unmute that. And oh, right, I have one last place to spam the thing with the people. Where is MVM? And advertising. Okay. Thanks, Max. I understand. You probably got to be working. And therefore, you got to be lurking. Let me grab handful of dust. And we are not going to have handful of dust running on Argonaut. I don't want to exit OBS. Why would I want to do that? New scene. Dust. Okay. Let's handful of dust and window capture. AHOD. Oh, good. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So, this is K. Kairos with Castle Teeth Games. I am doing a stream of a handful of dust. Dev knows approximately when this is happening. And oh, gamepad. Warning. Let me get the gamepad up for that purpose. I played this a little bit last night, just to kind of test out how it would look on a Discord call to some people before doing the Twitch stream. I had not. Oh, you can plug it right in and it works. That's great. I have a couple of different scenes that are going to be up here. There's going to be one with the game itself, and I don't really have a great way to switch scenes without doing a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so we're going to go back, and we're just going to play, I think. And we're going to play on a new game, I think, because I just want to do the whole thing first. So I'm going to be very straightforward. I'll be watching the Twitch chat. I'm not going to be. I'll probably pull it up a little later if necessary. But I've got my coffee now. We're good to go. Ready to play test this thing. It's kind of a bonus stream because due to basically there was a brunch that was normal. It would normally happen this Saturday, and everybody involved in the brunch, including me, is Catholic. It's Holy Saturday, so it wouldn't be the day that you would normally eat a huge meal. Like some people even go so far as to extend the fast from Good Friday, which I think is the traditional practice. I didn't, but Dude Brunch was canceled, so I decided to do a medical appointment and some streaming instead. Okay. Elemental Fury, Power Unleashed could not be contained. Scholars became rulers, rules became wardens, order collapsed. And that was exactly what was promised. Okay, so Forgotten Haunt the Wreckage, Ghostborn of Avarice and Betrayal. Now a stranger's coin sends you back to walk the ruins, to witness what remains, to see what went wrong, to find what can be salvaged. To be clear, when I said some go so far earlier, that wasn't meant to be like a judgment on anybody at all. It was just a statement, because I started awkwardly explaining something about Catholic, which is not like I am, and that's important to me, but it's not not the main point of the stream that I'm doing right now. I like the lighting. I think I like it. It's a little bit. I'm not really sure if I'm a big fan of this type of lighting, but it's not bad. And I'm just going to be a little bit picky for the sake of the, okay, handful of dust demo, rewrote content from opening section, representative, but it's added and removed, reorganized. So basically it's been slightly remixed, and I'm free to join the Discord and give my thoughts there. So these are things that I'm going to repeat some things that I noticed last night. So lighting I didn't really talk about when I did my little test last night. I probably played about 5 minutes of the game. I'm not sure if that's really my thing as much, but it's not bad. The actual pixel style I like, and like, okay, holding the A button increases. That's a nice responsive jump. I do like the jump. The jump itself is very responsive. And I'm going to try and only use controls as the game explains this, because I think the game's been pretty good at explaining the controls. Okay, so this part right here, yeah, I don't think you're not going to lose people probably, because you know there's insert that one Cuphead review here. So, like, you're going to be fairly obvious. Players are going to know to go up and to the right at this point in the game. So they're probably going to get that there's a ledge there. Near a ladder to ascend or descend. Okay, so I can practice that. Okay, so one thing that I am noticing is that the camera is facing the direction, is not really facing the direction that I'm facing. It's actually facing the last direction that I faced. And when I go forward, you'll notice that like the camera moves forward, but I have to kind of push it, and the same the other way around. I'm not really sure. Let me see if that. Yeah, that might be okay. And I'm not really sure if that's like the way that you want it. If my character were in the center, then that would be something. Just a quick note here. I didn't finish saying this earlier, but I actually really like that you made the character this small. It's not as extreme as like old like First Risk of Rain game, which is like super extreme on these lines. But I really like that the character is very small, because it means that if you bring in like a big boss later, you have the actual like. Yeah, I remember about that from the last test. Oh. Okay, so you can break. Okay, so if you break, that's interesting. I don't think I broke when I was doing my 5-minute test yesterday. Sorry. Let me finish that thought before I go further. I think it's good that the character is this small, because then if you bring like a big boy up for like, not this mushroom guy down here, but if you bring like a big boy, oh, I like that little, oh, can I do the other way? Because I can go like this to look down, but I can't go like this to look up, apparently. Or at least not that I know of. Oh, okay, I can look up that. Oh, I can use the look that way. Okay, but I can't look left and right. Okay. I don't like not being able to see that far ahead of me. It feels a little counterintuitive. Like if it was like Secret of Mana, where you had like multiple characters to manage, that might be different. Okay, let me finish this thought before I move on. It's good that this character is so small, so that if you bring a really big boy of a boss up, that the boss has room to breathe and be on the screen in its full bossiness without like taking up too much space. One point for feel is that you're gonna, for me at least, it's gonna be a hard sell on the fact that you get stopped, like your momentum just gets stopped. Okay. This is the door does not open from this side situation. I know. Okay, so I remember this. Switching between equipped weapons. I'm not really a huge fan of the okay, so that's a nice. I like that. I like that animation. To be clear, I do like a lot of the animations. I'm a big fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of switching. I'm not a huge fan of switching between. switching between things using the stick. Like that's not really a thing that I like. That's not really your fault. That's not really your fault that convention is something that I don't like. So like, you know, take that however you will. Oh hey, there's something up there. I wonder if there's going to be a mobility ability that lets me get up there later. So I wonder if these are these all consumables? Is that... Does not say if they're consumable. I gotta hit at least one of these walls. Yeah, it's really... It's really... Okay, I like that it's letting me power through the enemies right now. Presumably I'll have to learn how to dodge at some point. There we go. Maybe I'm learning now. Cold iron ×3. Excellent. You found the name from my new metal band. I don't actually listen to a lot of metal. So you should take that with a grain of salt coming from me. Okay, I do like that you can slide already, but I don't know... I don't know. I feel like... Okay, so here's the thing with the wall slide. A wall slide... I remember noticing this, but I can't even jump off of it. And... I don't know. Like, okay. That shouldn't necessarily be an automatic expectation. But... I personally might be expecting the ability to wall jump the minute I can wall slide. Maybe it's because insert that one Mega Man X video by Ego Raptor where like you're just kind of expecting that once you like you kind of just naturally will gravitate towards wanting to do that. I don't really know if that's the reason. Let's see. I think there's something to be said for perhaps having an auto-collect option, at least for players here, because I don't know if there's a scenario where the player will want to not collect the thing. Okay, I cannot hit the lights out, 0 out of 10 Castlevania factor. Not really. But I had to try, you know. Resting will restore your supply of large healing potions, but will also respawn most enemies you defeated. Okay, so this is like a bonfire situation. And I remember you, as the dev, did warn me that... let's look at my weapons. What's the scaling on this? It doesn't say what the scaling is. Oh, B. Oh, I see. D strength scaling. Okay, so it does affect the scaling. So this is like a Dark Souls situation where the thing. Max, I don't know if you're listening, but this game seems like it might have some Dark Souls commonalities that you would appreciate. Attack damage for dexterity scale of the weapons. Stamina. Strength scale of weapons. I don't really feel like I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of strength scale of weapons right now. So... It's very hard to know because like a lot of these are relatively. Let's go with movement speed. Actually, let's go with that. No. So if you're seeing me accidentally quit out of things, it's partly because I'm using an off-brand controller. My Xbox controller doesn't really work very well. So, oh, my stamina capacity just increased by finding that thing. That's actually pretty cool. I like that you can, like, if you can find things in the world that also increase it, kind of like the tabs, and my point of reference for a lot of things is going to be Chrono Trigger, even if it has nothing to do with Chrono Trigger, so kind of like the tabs in Chrono Trigger, even though this is clearly much closer to, like, a Dark Souls or literally any Metroidvania, basically, than it is to Chrono Trigger. Well, maybe in that regard it's a little bit, I don't know. After Mitch had the pods, but the pods were like... Okay, RT for roll dodge. RT... Oh! Ew! Gross. I don't know why I'm trying to hit the... Okay, so there's the troll. Oh. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. Okay, so I see the gamut. I see what I have to do now. Okay. Interesting that I don't have any health bar on the... Oh, boy! That was not expected. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I need to dodge. I need to do... No! No. Oh, I see. I can dodge it. Okay, brilliant. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. There's the health. See, this is part of the problem with the camera that I'm seeing. Is like... Oh, boy, nope, nope. Is like, I really should have a better view on the boss. Okay, I do like that the dodge is very generous. It's better, I mean, I'm not 100% sure if I'm... Did he just leave his hammer here? Is it just there now forever? Oh, what was that? That was a weird little bit. I didn't see any drop frames over here on my end, so hopefully that... But yeah, yeah, I think there's this thing around here that is maybe problematic for my frames, at least. Sorry about that. Oh, hey, there's a dude. Suppose I owe debt, though I have nothing to pay it with. I was leaving this land to find a place to install for a future. The roads are full of beasts and broken men. Monstrosity's next meal. Buys by way of repayment, I suppose. If you're seeking shelter, east. Oh, Bevent, you've got a camera bug there. Okay. By the way, what did you make this in? It looks like... I mean, I honestly don't know. Like, it looks like it could easily be any, like, Unity, GMS2, Gato. Yeah. You're going to hear me give you some camera critique. That's not about the camera bug, per se. It's a design concern. Oh! Oh, you wrote your own on top of FNA. Okay. Yeah. I'm using Gato right now, but if I ever wanted to learn C#, I would probably learn Monogame, which I know is not the same thing, but kind of a similar family of engines, or frameworks, I guess, in that case. Okay. Time for... Yeah! Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Is there... I'm assuming that was not intentional. Okay. There we go. So he wants me to head east, so naturally I'm heading west. Oh. Brilliant, okay. That makes sense. And is there... Oh, there is a map. Oh, this is a really nice, colorful map. I do think the gray is maybe not the best choice for background. I think if you can match the surrounding, that might be better. Oh, I see, because I can head east now. And if I look back this way, then maybe I could get west. Just like me. No, I can't get back there yet because that's... But I do feel like I want to know... Oh, oops. I did the thingy thing. I made the thingy thing that switches the, That switches the thing. But yeah, the troll boss wasn't that bad. But if they get harder from there, then I could see myself getting a little bit impatient with, oh boy. Okay, I have to know. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I cannot get over there yet. Okay. Yeah. That I believe. I haven't played a ton of Dark Souls games. K-Max, who is lurking in chat here, has played, I think, at least all the mainline ones. And possibly... I feel like he might have played Bloodborne or Thingy Thing. To be clear, I'm assuming that's your inspiration, but if your inspiration is something else, please feel free to state it. Like, we have a dev in chat who can clarify these questions. So there's no need for, like, just me speculating. Okay. The mire, okay. So I've got to go through the mire, whatever exactly the mire is. Sorry, don't mind me. I just realized that this coffee cup has 2 lids on it. And I'm going to go ahead and remove one, because I do, in fact, want to be able to access the coffee more easily. Now, if I seem like I'm frazzled at any point, it's because I am a stan of very, very simple controls. Like, I'm very much like, give me up, down, left, right, and then, like, 3 or 4 buttons, depending. Although, I also am a fan of, like, things going on the bumpers. Like, that's the advantage of having a controller. But, just to be very clear for anybody listening, yours truly is also spoiled on the era of... Okay. So, this is a design note, and this is something you can take or leave. I would say if you're looking at polish for going forward, and definitely for your final, if you can, I would maybe look at taking that logo and doing like a low-res version. I assume that your capsule artist, gave you implied permission to do this. Just take like a low-res version of the capsule art text, and then I feel like this guy's gonna poison me, so I don't wanna give him the chance. Low-res version of the capsule art text, and make that your sort of your calling card there. Okay, there's that guy down there, and I know that I want it. Okay, so I can't roll past him. Can I roll down? Can I go down here? No, but I can see that there's down there like a dragon or koboldy thing. Okay, so I can't stand on this. I don't know if I would consider that a conveyance issue or not. It's the sort of thing... So, recently I was blessed to have somebody who doesn't have the context of being, like, a dev. And also less... Maybe not as whatever with, like, platformers. But he's actually pretty good at them. It's just whatever. But, like... This is the sort of thing that if he were playing my game, he would probably tell me, you should think about whether this looks like a platform to the player. like, in that case, if there's a quick, easy way to test it out, and I kind of know now that those things aren't platforms, so it's, like, not the biggest tragedy if they're not, but it's also not entirely clear at first glance. And I think what you'd want to avoid is the player being in that situation where the first time they encounter that platform is when it matters. Okay. So now I can roll past... Okay, so I can roll past them, but I feel like I have to be, like, pretty up on them before I can roll past them. You can bet I'm about... Yeah... Okay, Oak Branch Staff. What is this? Is there a scale? E Strength. Okay. So what would I scale that? Why would I scale that? I'm kind of curious now. Like, what's the... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this stopping my momentum, yeah, that doesn't feel great. I do like that you have a nice menu at the top. This is the sort of menu that I'm going to need. I mean, this is I promise this isn't just an excuse for me to steal ideas for things that I'm currently working on. It's just I happen to need to do something that you are doing if I want my own project to be successful. Oh, wait. Oh, throwing axe. Hey. Oh, I see. Because it's... Okay, but I can't... So I can't roll under there. Okay. So that might get a little bit of feedback from people. Because it's not entirely clear visually why he doesn't fit under there with that animation. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. I haven't had to do stamina management in a game in a while, so forgive me if you see me and you're getting frustrated with how bad I am at this game. Just know, girl sing. I'm also frustrated with the management, with the me being bad at your game. You are not the only one. Man. This Meyer doesn't mess around. Oh! I mean, I have to go left, right? This is Metroidvania. Okay. So, like, this... Oh, hey, okay, so that actually is a platform. Okay, I will say, I don't know that these platforms read very well. In the case... I mean, maybe they're not supposed to. Maybe this is one of those, like, semi-ability locks where, like, I'm supposed to have... Like, I'm supposed to have something that I don't have in order to properly deal. It just really feels like I should be able to stand on this tower. Maybe this is like a thing that I can do later. I know that thing up there... Guardian Charm. Charms provide passive bonuses and can be put to your inventory screen. Okay, so this is like the... So it's doing the Hollow Knight Charm thing. Okay, so gives a chance to absorb damage. Okay, I see. So I do have that one equipped. Okay. Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, that is... Okay. Okay, so that is actually a fair amount of recovery on the health potion. It's like a whole health bar with that recovery. Oh. Oh, right, because I didn't go down. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. What would it cost for the player to stand on this platform? Does it give them something? Is this like a mobility ability that I haven't unlocked, like a light feet or something? I don't know. Like, so this is me, you know, gonna use an example of a game that I made for Metroidvania Month. It was actually brag time, the jam winner, but it had this like design flaw where we were very like Celeste influenced at the time, and so like we had made this assumption. Oh boy. We had made this assumption that the dash should only recharge when you were on the ground, basically. And it turned out that, like, for the dash to actually recharge when you were on the ground or against a wall would have been basically no design change for the game. At all. And we were watching a streamer play it, and it was like he was having a real rough time. And to be clear, like, you know, that's, you know, streamer having a rough time does not automatically mean that the game needs to change. That's definitely not what that means. But it was one of those, like, if I had done this differently, if we'd made a different decision in that circumstance, would the game have actually changed in any significant way? And the answer, as far as I know, is more or less no. Like, most cases where you would want such a thing are just not. Time to get one more attack power. Like, the circumstances where there would be any difference meaningfully are just not. Oh, hey, hold up. Oh, but I have to go back through all those guys. Wait a second, no. It's over here. Oh, okay. So there's probably something. Tease me with that. With that wall slide. I am kind of adapting to the camera thing a little bit. I'm still not sold on the... Oh, hey, that gives me a whole new way to dodge things. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so that one I can land on. Oh, okay, that's going to be an ability. Okay, and I can jump up on top of... Okay, so I can jump on top of those, I can fall through them, and I can... Okay. I do like that there's those platforms that you can interact with in like 3 different ways. That's actually really nice. Oh, this is... Oh. Haha. I've done it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to get that as a ledge grab. So, if you haven't noticed yet, if I can choose a fight, I will. Every single time. No exceptions. Okay, so now I'm going to go left. We're going to see if there's any fake walls. Oh, wait, what's D? Door. There. Oh. Okay, I like the reflection effect. It does make things a little confusing. This might be one of those, like, put the enemies there in a controlled environment before you have to deal with them along with the aesthetic mess around there. Okay, one thing I've learned about myself as a gamer, and this is not your fault, is I will always jump instead of... Used during boss fights upon respawning if you are killed. Okay. I think I got all that. And I think that's probably better than what I was doing. Sadly, I think I still need to use that. Stone Skin Shroud. Oh, I need to go up there. Pete's sake. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I did it silly. Just completely ignored this path earlier. Oh, boy! No. No, I don't like you. This is so involved. Okay. Oh. Okay, got descended. I'm trying to really skill. Down. Aha, I see. So it's giving me a warning that Nope. That will not suffice. On some level, it's probably good that you're getting this much frustration out of me when I can't get to a ledge, because it means that your area teasing is working correctly. I don't know if that makes any sense. There's a little bit of jitter in the camera. Okay. I don't know, maybe a little bit of, yeah, like a little bit more warning on the spear stab, on the stabby stab would be good. Oh, ball. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I can't... Oh. Yeah. I think, is he drinking the potion when I do that? Is that the thing? But for Pete's sake. Did I just miss this extra pathing the entire time? Oh, this is crazy. Okay. You're probably watching this going, this guy doesn't know how to game, and you would be correct. If you're wondering why I'm checking my map every 5 seconds, it's because I am not good at having a sense of direction. Oh! Okay, so now there's a ladder that goes down there. There's timber, boomerang. Okay, so we have a couple of Dark Souls moments, so I can kind of more easily get across to the other places, basically. The latter moments there. Okay. And boom, no. Okay. I kind of wish that, like, if I could actually pull off the ground pound and it was just be... that would just be it. It would be a little more satisfying and maybe a little more worth the extra... It's only a little bit of extra planning, but it would be nice if... It would not be the worst thing if that extra planning were rewarded with maybe a little bit more... in the way of character attributes. Not character attributes. Oh, the Gorgon. No. Oh, nope. Oh. Okay. You start. Okay. 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 Oh, nope. Oh, balls. Nope. What? No. Okay. That might be a little bit much. I think part of the thing there is I don't know that I could see what was turning me into stone. I get that. I know it's a Gorgon. Like, just to be very clear. I'm familiar with the mythology. That was not the issue at hand. The issue at hand was how am I supposed to know what's hitting me? Nope. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. So I think maybe this is doable. It's probably the most useful of the potential bosses. Has there been anything like a blacksmith or anything that I might actually find? Because I feel like so far the answer is no. Hey, Momentum. I definitely missed the chest up here. No, I didn't miss the chest. I just don't have the ability to see it. I don't know if I'm able to get to it yet. Okay. I really like that jumping doesn't use your... No. Oh. Go. Open. There we go. Hooray! I've been told that's the worst boss in the demo. Or at least I've gotten the impression that that's the worst boss in the demo. So that's good. Like, it's not really that bad. It's just... Okay, so stamina, fitness... I would really like... I don't know. I kind of wish that, like, I'd had the option to like, visit... I mean, I know this is a playtest, right? So this is not, like, meant to be a full thing. Oh. Yeah. Mobility. Oh, air dash. Okay. Oh, I can immediately see a place where that's going to be useful. Fire arrows. I picked up a bow. I have RB to fire arrows. In addition to throwing projectiles, various bows each have different stats. Arrows are available, unique, and okay. I don't know, I feel like there's a few areas... Oh, I see, I'm gonna loot back down here, probably. I don't know, I feel like, so, again, as with the... Oh. So the thing that I had said earlier to the dev about it would be good if the game's intro text kind of adopted like a low-res version of the pretty capsule text. I think the same thing is true for the map. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... Momentum, if you're watching me play this, I just be forewarned that I am not good at Metroidvanias. I'm actually not good at combat. The last game that I beat was Lone Fungus 2. Which wasn't really... Oh! No, it's fine. You don't even have to be joking. It's very real. I do like this design, though. Like, the world design and the character design. Like... Okay. No, like, I tend to spam things. Like, I will overlevel and power level my way through things if you let me. Which, you know... So you could definitely say that I definitely went the more... Oh. Nope. Not allowed. I do like that you can mostly do the boss run in this one if you really want to. You don't actually have to. I wonder if this is the end of the demo. Nope. Oh, the hollow. I wonder if the hollow is like gonna be the place where I can like, I don't know, chill out. Yeah, this one feels like it does have some Dark Souls DNA in it, in a way that, like I know everything kind of does now, but, like, it does feel like it has a Dark Souls DNA in it in a way that, like, is maybe a little bit more, like, Salt and Sanctuary, and a little less, like, After Image, I guess, if I'm thinking about, like, the ways in which different games might be said to have that. But I might also just be... Oh! Oh, oops. I died. Yeah. What I want to know is, why is it taking me so long to find a town? Yeah. Have you been playing this one as well? I'm just gonna briefly switch to here. Oh, just watching the stream. Okay, cool. I was just briefly switching to the thing so that if the dev wanted to see the chat, mysterious forces are keeping me from continuing this path. It's the demo forces. Okay. Oh. Okay. No. Okay, there's that. I really just give me like a safe place. Where's, you know, like where's Firelink? Where's Majula? You know, give me a nice little safety boy. Or safety, that's a weird way to describe a place. But, you know, like, give me a place where I don't have to worry about something trying to kill me, and I can just, like, spend all this money that I've been getting. Like, I'm actually, like, maybe the dev, you should know that, like, oh, maybe this is a place. Greetings, Wanderer. Fine day for trade, isn't it? Yes, actually it is. I never know what might come in handy out there. Okay. However, inventory limit is 5. I already have 5 arrows. Okay, good. It doesn't let me go over my limit. That's good. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, good. Watch this be like... Duster. Now here's the real question. Duster. Everything gets a little bit higher. I wish... Now, is that a different... It is a different... Okay. Okay, this game is officially awesome. It updated the character's look to match the 10 out of 10. Is there an enemy, like, right here? Right next to the safe spot. Why was this necessary? Why did you have to be right here? Okay. Okay. I understand that... I don't know, maybe they want me to work for... I don't know what that was. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one, just to make sure that I can alert the dev to it, because I don't really understand what it is or what its purpose is. You think that's intended? Oh yeah, it looks intended. It just doesn't. It just is very confusing. Okay, return totem. That's presumably like a homeward bone. Okay, so this is... That's right. Hold up. Oh, I have a great axe this whole time? Okay. So scale damage goes up to 25 out of 36. Even with the dirks, the scale damage goes up. Okay. Why is the dirk... I understand they don't want it to be, like, too OP. It feels like maybe the dirk could be... Man, why are the elves jerks? Nope. Oh. Okay. Oh, oops! I just returned to main menu. One thing that should be known is that I'm playing with an off-brand controller, so like, I'm gonna accidentally hit the wrong button once in a while. It looks like one of those guys from Slay the Spire. Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, come on. Oh. Nope. Okay. Okay, so the village is that way, which hopefully means that I can actually get there. Oh, come on, man. Is it blocked by the mobility thing? Am I really not going to get to see the village in this playtest? Well, maybe not, but maybe. We'll see. Oh, boy. No. 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 Okay, no. Look at those mushrooms. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, there is another boss. Oh! Hey, it's the guy from it's the title of the game. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's the game. Thank you for joining me, all who did. Obviously, there's a lot of promising stuff here. I think I honestly, like, I know I keep harping on this, but like, you've got this like really pretty. Yes, I will join this Discord. Yes, that's correct. Okay. But like, yes, you have this very pretty thingy thing. You have this very pretty logo art, and let me just pull it up from the handful of dust. Okay. So I knew that there were only supposed to be a couple more. There was going to be like one more boss on the thing. So like, it wasn't that surprising to me that that's how that went. But like, you have this like really pretty capsule art here that has a really nice logo on it, and it would just be kind of a shame if that logo didn't get used more often. Like, if you could have even a similar font and just kind of downscale it to pixelation, and ideally just use that same logo or very similar for the actual, like, once you get to the logo, right? I thought I was going to fight a boss called a Handful of Dust. That's what I thought was going to happen there. Although I really shouldn't have, because the dev did tell me that there was one more demo boss. Or what they said was there's one more demo boss, so it wasn't too bad to get her after that. I feel like I didn't really experience how, like, there's like a marker on the thing for blacksmith, and I didn't really experience how that mechanic was going to work. And as far as playtest design goes, I don't know how I feel about that, because this is a playtest, it's not a demo. So when you get to the point where you're doing demos, I would maybe say, if it's not obvious, try to put a blacksmith type situation in there that the player can actually mess with a little bit and kind of get a taste of how that's going to feel, to have a weapon get upgraded. Those would be my thoughts, generally speaking. And again, that's coming from a playtest, not coming from a... and thinking about also what you would want to do for a demo. Because like as a dev, I think this is a pretty good playtest as far as giving people an idea of how it's supposed to sound, especially if they know going in that like these mechanics are in the playtest, these mechanics are not. As a demo, as a player, I could imagine that I might want to know how that upgrade's going to feel. And you can see like Momentum had some feedback just from watching. I don't know if he'd have more, if like he had a chance to go through it later on. I think if I'm correct, this is Momentum from the MV Discord. But anyway, thank you for showing us this, and for being part of my random bonus stream. I normally only do this, and I normally do the dev stream every other Saturday, but this one just happened to be a special Saturday because the brunch that I would normally have got canceled by mutual consent of all participants. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good one. I don't normally rate anybody. Let me just double check in case I do know anybody that I would rate, I guess. But probably there isn't at this moment. Twitch.tv. Is there anybody? Nah, there's not really anybody that I know well enough to rate. Okay. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the relevant Discords. Or Twitch if you happen to just be watching there somehow and I just don't know who you are. Bye.